Spiced apple mint jelly is one of those fun variations of the classic apple jelly that I really love. It has the cloves in it, it has the peppermint in it, which you wouldn't think would go well together, but amazingly does. I'll start by combining 4 cups of apple juice, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 6 tablespoons of pectin, 1 tablespoon of whole cloves, and half of a teaspoon of butter. This reduces the amount of foam that's on there. It is an optional step, but I really like to do it. I'll then place this on the stove and bring it to a boil. Now that it's to a boil, I'll add my 5 cups of sugar. Then I'll stir it regularly until it comes back to a boil. Now that it's come to a full boil, I'll continue to stir it and set the timer for 1 minute. Then I'll take it off the heat, and at this point, I'll add half of a teaspoon of peppermint extract. Now I'll fill my jars, but I need to make sure to screen out the whole cloves. This is a nice little filter because it goes right inside my funnel. And I'll fill up my half-pint jars until they're at 1/4 of an inch of headspace, which is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. I'll then use a clean, damp cloth to wipe off the rims of my jars, and that just makes it so that there's no interference with the seal. I then apply my lids and rings until they're fingertip tight. I'll then process these in my boiling water bath for 10 minutes if at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'll do 20. Now that it's at a nice boil, I'll set my timer. Now that the timer's gone off, I'll remove the lid, turn off the heat, and allow it to cool for 5 minutes. I then place the jars on a heat-resistant surface about 1 to 2 inches apart, just so that they can cool really well. I'll leave them for about 24 hours to let them get a really good seal. After that, I'll remove the ring, wash off the outside with hot soapy water, and store it in a cool, dry, dark location and use them in the next 1 to 3 years. I love the classics, but I also really love trying these ones that are a little bit different, have a little more to them. And this is one of those because it has the lovely little hint of clove to it in the background, and that peppermint, it just kind of comes to the forefront. This is one that's really good actually to eat with pork. Trying to think, that's probably my favorite thing to eat it with is pork.